Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I'm Creatively Lisa, inspiring the creative within, and I'm high vibing in from Long Beach, California. Woo! Today is Wednesday, middle of the week. How's everybody doing today? Well, I'm really excited about sharing what I have to talk to you about today because it has really shifted a lot of stuff in my mind. Great observations. So I'll tell you what I did. So I had my friend come over. I asked my friend Stephanie to come over. I needed help clearing out stuff. I got back from my trip and I just felt smothered. I found things in my life that needed to shift. I did a reel on this about being done with the bullshit, and this was kind of part of it. And it's always better to have help because I realized that I, unfortunately, am somewhat of a pack rat. I come by it honestly. My mother saves everything. And it is a form of lack, a form of lack. And there's no need for it. There's no need for it at all. So what I realized is I had that in me as well. And I asked my friend to come over on Monday. So she come over Monday morning and she goes, I can only stay for a few hours, but let's get to it. Okay. So we started in the bar. I have a bar and I don't use it. I've got booze back there, but I don't use it. It's full of crap, if I'm honest, crap. I had this shelf thing and then it didn't fit and I didn't move it. Anyway, it just got to be a catch all. And she said, gone, clean it out. So I did. And I cleaned it out, got rid of the stuff, organized it. And then she's like, no, we're not going to throw the cart away. It's lovely. Where do you work out at? Let's put all your workout stuff on it and have it ready. So we did that also. And then we went to the laundry room and cleaned everything in the laundry room out. All the drawers, all the cabinets, everything. And what I realized is as I was doing it and realizing that my ego was really getting upset because it was change, it was different. And I love change and different, but my ego wasn't so keen on it. And what it was showing me is I had all this stuff that I didn't even realize. I had this whole bag of clothes in there, and I'd probably had it in there for, don't get me wrong, I want to say easy 4 or 5 years. I never tossed it. I never did anything with it. I put it. How many times have you started to do something and didn't finish the task? That was me. Starting it, not finishing it. How often do we do that in life with anything? We buy a book, put it on the shelf, think it's gonna change our lives through osmosis. Bullshit. You got to read it. Not only do you have to read it, you have to pay attention to it. You have to do what it says. Yep. And so we started doing this, and I found the most amazing dress in the meantime in the bag. I don't even know why I had it in there. I can't find a problem with it, except one little tiny little button needs to be stitched back on. But I threw it away. Not really threw it away, put it in there to take care of later. That never happens. It never happens. And we just did this. We went through the whole, as much as we could. We went into my area where I keep a lot of my work stuff at and oils and all my stuff. And we organized half of it. And it feels so different. I tossed so much rubbish that I've had, business cards I've had for 6, 7 years that aren't even valid anymore. Nobody even uses them, and I don't. Just stuff that was useless. How much, I mean, and this got me to really thinking, how many things in life do we hold on to, whether physically hold on to it or figuratively hold on to it, and it's useless, holding us back, anchoring us to the past. How often does that happen? A lot, probably more often than not. And the more I cleared this stuff out, and And I fought her. She's like, do you need it? Do you use it? Well, no, but that word but pulls you back in the past. It pulls you back to your story, your shitty story, not the one that you want, the life that you want, holds you to that old shit that's in the past. And we clear. Now I've got another shelf to go in there, and I'm not even anywhere near done in another closet and some other stuff. But the fact that I can see the stuff, the fact that the area around, I don't have to have the stuff sitting out, I can actually store it somewhere. So this really got me to thinking about what we do in our own lives. How often do we start something and not finish it? How often do we put it on a shelf to get to when we have time? How often do we start to make a difference and then get sidetracked on something else? It happens all the time. I'm famous for it. I'll admit it. I've done that. And shiny object syndrome. And so I've put myself on a personal challenge for these 3 months. I've built myself a daily DMO of what I'm going to do in my life every single day, no matter what. No excuses, no bullshit, nothing. I'm doing it, period. Period. Nothing. So I started it I started it on July 1st. We cleaned everything out yesterday. Last night, I was doing other things and not taking care of what was necessary. And I had this aha again. If it's important to you to do, then, and I was looking at myself in this, then I need to get my daily DMO done first before I do anything else. Because what happens when we start something and then we go sidetrack, do something else, we don't finish it. That happens all the time to stuff that we really want to do. And we allow it not to. So I've given myself this challenge to actually stick to it under no circumstances. So last night, I hadn't done my daily live yet, or no, my daily reel yet. 11:30, 11:45, midnight. I'm still up, figuring it out, falling asleep. And I said, I'm doing it no matter what. And I got it done about 12:15 and sent it out to all and did it. Like, I'm doing it anyway. And I did it. But what that also made me realize is that you don't need to wait till the last minute. Don't wait to the last minute to get something important for you taken care of. Don't wait to the last minute to sort your life out, to get the job you want, to get the life that you want, to change something, to do something for yourself that you need to do. Don't wait to the last minute to eat healthy. Don't wait to the last minute to get fit. Don't wait to the last minute to have the dream that you want, whether it's your own business, whatever it is. Don't wait. Do it. And when I've cleaned the space now, the house was already feeling pretty groovy because I'd had it cleaned and I cleaned off surfaces. And this is something else that brought up. How often are we surface good? Surface good. But underneath, not so much. Not so much. So I realize that everything that you do around you, in your home, in your space, everything is a reflection of what's in here. Now, do you want it cluttery, dusty, filled full of shit that you don't need anymore? Bad memories, bad relationships, shit from the past that we hold on to that was a gift or a training or something that our parents did that they didn't know any better, but they taught us that and we're now stuck doing it? No. Is it the shit that I've saved for 5 years that I never use, old business cards? No. It needs to go. All of it needs to go. And the only way that it's going to go is if we, you, I, let go of it and do something different and put that aside. So the more I cleaned out my physical space and cleaned out the clutter in these areas, the more it cleared this vessel here and made me realize of what I was doing, that it was shining its light on how I do that in my own life. and in my business. And it really had me thinking. And so I've decided and discovered that the best way that you can be to truly have success on all levels in your life, and it makes a difference, is keep everything in here and out there, all around you, clean, clear, and in line. Start something, finish it. Begin something, end it. Whatever it is. Leave the word but out of it. It doesn't need to go in anything really. I need to get rid of it, but I need to do this, but I should do, but it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Let that go as well. And when you can let all of this go in your home space, when you can let all of this go in your head space and in your heart space, guess what? You leave space for new to flow in. New awesome stuff in your space, in your physical space, and new awesome stuff here and here. And the more you clean and clear out stuff, the more abundance, whether it's financial, whatever it is, the more abundance can flow in. Because if it's all packed in there, nothing else can get in, whether it's actually or figuratively. Nothing else can get in. So the easiest way for flow to happen, if you feel stuck, is to purge, let go, get rid of, release, inside and outside. I talk about this a lot, about raising your vibration and what your surroundings do. And this was such an eye-opener for me. So think about this when you're moving forward and what you're doing in your day-to-day. Are you living your best life? Do you clean and clear out? Do you start something and not finish it? Do you buy something and expect to get osmosis through it? Do you have the excuses and say, yeah, but erase them, get rid of them, stop them? Go through your house and start clearing stuff out, and go through your mind and start clearing stuff out. And you will notice huge changes in your life. You'll notice huge changes in your heart space, in your physical space, and the abundance in your life. And that is so, so important. Keep that in mind. All right. So that was my 2 cents for today, and my aha that I got from cleaning the space. But you know what else too? As you walk through the space, or as I walk through my home now that I've done this, I feel so much more full. And now inspiration can even flow in more. Pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. Let me know in the comments below if this is something that you've struggled with in the past, and what one thing out of everything that I was talking about that you'd like to implement to move forward, to start clearing out the clutter so that you can line up in a really positive way and step into your destiny, the life that you really want. No need waiting around for it. Today's the day to begin, because tomorrow, not sure if it's even going to be there. So start today. Make the decision to change your life, to do something different, and clear out the clutter. Clear it out. Mwah. Until next time, remember to always go out and create something magnificent, and I will see you on the next live.